What's up, you guys? This is Rob from The Gay Guy Plays, and today we are back with another installment of Rob reads you shit that you probably don't want to read yourself. Now, we've actually got several articles to cover, from Prime Access vaultings to free primes with Twitch Prime, and of course today's hotfix. Now, there is one little elephant in the room. As you guys can see, I'm not using a cam today, and that's mainly because of the fact that I didn't want to slap on a full face of makeup. I just kind of wanted to let it breathe because it's going through some things. So with that aside, let's just go ahead and jump on into the fact that, baby, we are getting a new Prime on June 19th. I know it doesn't blatantly say that on the screen, but as you can see right here, Zephyr Prime Access is going away June 19th. So June 19th is a Tuesday, and of course, Prime Accesses are always released on Tuesdays. So Zephyr is going away, and our new frame is coming in. Oh, Zephyr is not going away. Zephyr Prime Access is going away. I need to clarify that because the Prime that is actually getting vaulted is, of course, Nekros. So if you are interested in Zephyr Prime, make sure you go ahead and pick her up today. Actually, the more important thing is, if you're interested in any of the accessories that come with Zephyr Prime, definitely pick them up now while you have a chance. And of course, that is the Operator Armor, and that is the Tybor Prime for the Kavats. So if you like that stuff, definitely pick it up. I really did like the Gene Masking Kit for the Kavat 2, which is their own kind of pattern. It's not like the be-all end-all of them, so, you know, if you're not that interested in it, if that's like not going to sway you, then, you know, don't worry about that. But do be aware, this is going away. So if you like this, a lot, go ahead and pick it up, because Lord knows when we're going to see it again. Now, the one thing that I do want to point out here, which is very, very important, because this set is actually really powerful, is that Nekros Prime, Tigris Prime, and Galatine Prime are all going to be thrown into the Prime Vault. They're relics. If you have them, you'll be able to keep them, but you won't be able to earn them through standard missions. And that is pretty major because Nekros is used a lot for farming. The Tigris Prime is well known as one of the strongest weapons in the game, and the Galatine Prime isn't just an icon, but the thing about it is it's a powerhouse as well. So definitely either get your start getting your farms on and grab all of the Nekros Prime, Galatine Prime, and Tigris Prime stuff. And of course, if you need the accessories, go and grab the accessories, because you don't know when you're gonna see them next. Let's go ahead and move into the next promotion, which of course is the new Prime with Prime. So as you can see, the full year of free Prime with Twitch Prime has begun, starting today. Ooh, the gay is strong in me. It just came out. Whoops, sorry. Get Trinity Prime and the exclusive Spectaca Prime SANDR for free with Twitch Prime membership. We'll be offering the exciting Warframe content as a part of this program all year. So as long as you do that, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description box below where you can link your Warframe and Twitch accounts if you are a Twitch Prime member, and you'll be able to get your hands on that SANDR, which is absolutely fantastic if you get a chance. And I think that there might be a free trial for Twitch Prime. I'll also go ahead and link that as well. As you can see, they've got it on the original post. I'm just gonna go on a linking frenzy. I'll make sure that everything is linked down there so that you guys can get your hands on this. So wait one goddamn second. This is the fucking cutest thing ever, legitimately. So usually the Warframe support team will send out stuff, you know, for you guys to cover. But the thing about it is, I do believe that I am a Amazon Prime member, just because, you know, fast shipping is always fucking nice. But look at this message from Darvo. Primed irony. Do you know what irony is, Operative Shift? What about finding yet another magical void rift filled with even more amazing Prime items, all of which are out of my reach? Is that freaking irony, Tenno? Sure feels like it. Know what's in there this time, Tenno? A freaking Trinity Prime Warframe and a Spectaca Prime SANDR. As usual, some mysterious force is stopping me from claiming them myself, so why don't you wander across the fold and pick up that free stuff, just like you did last time. Your loyalty and totally not bitter, friend Darvo. Oh my god, that is too freaking cute. Now, that lets you redeem it from the browser, but I do believe that I should already have one in my inventory. If you guys have not been introduced to the glory of Flesh Caliber, you can take a look at him right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at Trinity Prime. I'll go ahead and give you some of her colors real quick because I know that people are, they tend to ask me a lot about my Trinity Prime colors, and I'm like, it's just Prime colors. So I figure while there's no face cam getting in the way of it, we can go ahead and cover that real quick, and then we'll take a look at the Spectaca Prime Syandana. So as you can see right there, and you know, you guys can kind of pause this and stop this as we go, so I can just kind of blaze through this pretty quick. But she does use a lot of the rose gold in the Storm palette, kind of excesses that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Syandana itself. Spectaca. Now, as for the Syandana itself, right here, I actually don't hate this. This is one of those Syandanas that I'm not as mad about, and the only thing that I do have to say is because of the fact that this is paired up with Trinity Prime, a part of me is a little bit like, how do I say this? Like, did you really need to put another tail on Trinity? I'm going to go ahead and try to fix this real quick. Do a little bit of this, do a little bit of this. But I actually don't think it's too bad. It's not necessarily, you know, my favorite on the block, but let's be real. We've seen some pretty jank balls, Prime Syandanas, and getting this for free kind of like adds it there for you, right? So I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. Not my favorite, but hey, if you've got Amazon Prime already, get your hands on it. Or if you are a collector, and that's one of the things too. It's kind of like, I think we all go through and want to like pick up all of the things, because I believe last time we got the one that kind of looked like the oh my god, I'm just gonna type in Prime. We got the one that looked very similar to the Vistapa. There you go. We got one that looked very similar to the Targus Prime armor set. So this one doesn't really look like anything previously, so that's kind of nice because it feels like its own little original thing. But there you go. There is the Spectaca Prime Syandana, and of course Trinity Prime. So not necessarily the most fabulous, but I almost feel like this one would look better on something like Oberon Prime or something like that. Alright, so jumping into today's hotfix, there really wasn't too much that I wanted to cover here. However, I did feel like it is a little bit important to go ahead and make note of this because of the fact that I do play a lot of Onslaught. I'm a big fan of that mode, and there's something that we see a lot. It's one of the builds that I refuse to cover on stream and on my channel because I knew it was going away. But as you can see right here, we're going to skip the dojo editions because really, don't care. But down in the changes, they say, for consistency, damage link abilities, Trinity, Nidus, Nekros will no longer transmit self-damage. But you still get the damage reduction. This is particularly relevant for the support/healer class of Trinity, who had become the go-to DPS frame in addition to the intended support roles. The re-release of mods like Aviator added to some clever but ultimately uncharacteristic roles for Trinity. So that basically kills self-damage Trinity, which to me, I understand. I understand that some people really, really enjoy that. You can't see all the hand motions that I'm doing. I'm very, very sorry. But the thing is, that's not a role that really was for Trinity. It's an old build that we used ages ago that kind of resurfaced because of the fact that we have these small maps. And they basically made use of some of those old ones a little bit better with Aviator and all that kind of stuff. It was, and I'm glad you enjoyed it while it lasted, but just keep in mind, it's time for you to move on. The next thing was actually pretty damn cool, which was they increased Saren's miasma duration to 6 seconds. So this actually aids Saren with being even better with miasma and using miasma as a carrier for her spores. Because as you guys know, if an enemy is afflicted with miasma and they die, their spores will spread off of that. So that's nice. We get a nice little boost of miasma. Definitely happy about that. This one was also a weird one. I really don't know how this will affect things much, and if anybody has any input on it, go ahead and toss it in the comments, because as you guys know, I'm not a big Nova player because I find that a lot of other people play Nova, but they reduced Nova's antimatter drops max health in half and doubled the absorbed damage. So I don't know if that has something to do with charging it up or whatnot, but this fixes Nova's antimatter drop charging twice as quickly as a client by buffing the host to match clients. I don't know what the issue was before, but I hope this fixed it. And then there's some things about placing personal decorations in the dojo obstacle course and providing handling of corrupt compressed cache data. So that's pretty much it for me, really. If there's anything else that you think that is of note with these changes, like fix Jin's Reawaken mod not reviving your Sentinel while controlling the operator, fix broken movement animations and casting Tailwind and that kind of stuff, I really don't feel like there's anything too crazy else in here. But if you do feel like there is something that I need to mention, go ahead and toss that in the comments below. Regardless, that about does it for me for now. Literally, my new laptop just got in, so I'm gonna go ahead and mess with that. But as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch yo body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. I was waving. I'm just letting you know the waving happened.